Welcome to today's technical drawing class. Today we'll be drawing an isometric drawing as shown on the screen. When drawing an isometric drawing, we start with our horizontal baseline of any length. Then we pick a midpoint at any point on the line. From that point, we'll take our set square, our 30-60 degree set square. This side is 30 and this side is 60. From this point, we're going to draw two lines which will be 30 degrees to this horizontal line. As you can see from the diagram, the distance from here to here is 70 millimeters. So I'm going to measure 70 millimeter on the line. The distance from here to here is also 70 millimeters. As you can see from this point, a line came up. A line came up. So we're going to draw a vertical line. We use our set square. Hmm, and draw three vertical lines. Sure. The distance from here to here is 60 millimeters. This is also the same for this line and this line. As you can see, a line came to join these 3 points together. Okay. From this point, a line came here. This line is at 30 degrees to this horizontal. So we are going to use our 30-degree set square, our 30-60 degree set square, and draw a line from this point. We'll do the same from on this side. And these two lines meet at this point here. The next is to draw the circles. The diameter of the circle is 50 millimeter. To draw the circle, you need to draw a square, but it's not a perfect square, it's like a rhombus. You need to draw a rhombus of length 50 millimeters. And the circle is at the middle of this. So you have to find the midpoint. The center of the circle is at the middle of this shape. So find the midpoint. The middle of this line is 30. Same for this line. And the middle of or half of 7 is 3.5. From this point, since the diameter of the circle is 50 millimeters, and if this is the center, the radius would then be 2.25 millimeters. So we'll measure 25 millimeters and 25 millimeters. 25 millimeters is the same as 2.5 centimeter. Using our set square, we'll draw vertical lines from this point upwards, and we'll also draw lines that will join those two lines together from this point. And then from this point, we're going to draw lines using our 30 degrees set square. We have gotten the square, we've gotten the rhombus. Now, from this point here that looks like it has the larger angle, we'll draw from here to this point here, and we'll draw a straight line to connect the two of them together. And then from here to this point, we'll also draw a straight line. The same thing, we'll do it on the other side. From this point to this point, we'll draw a straight line. And from this point to this point, we'll draw another straight line. Now we have 4 points. 1, 2, 3, and 4. On these 4 points, we are going. This is where we'll place our compass to draw the different arcs. So from here we extend the compass to here and draw an arc that covers here. From this point, we'll draw another arc that joins here to here. Mhm. From this point, we'll draw an arc that connects these 2 points. Mhm. And then on this point, before I construct the circle behind, I would like to erase all these construction lines as they can be confusing. But during exam time or when you're drawing important work, you would leave the construction lines as that was what would differentiate the construction from freehand sketching. As you can see in the diagram, the circle was shifted behind by 1 centimeter or 10 millimeters. So from this midpoint where we drew our circle before, we're going to move backwards by 10 millimeters. Using our set square, we'll place it like this and draw a line inwards. We'll draw a line 30 degrees inwards. Then we measure 10 millimeter on this line. This point here is our new center for the second circle. Now we're going to draw the cross. We're going to draw a vertical line and a horizontal line. Yeah. On this point, since the diameter of the circle is 50 millimeter, the radius is 25, and from this point we'll measure 25 on each side to get the square we'll be looking for. Um, Then we draw then we draw 30-degree lines through those points and connect them with the horizontal lines from the other points. The horizontal line falls on this line we've already drawn before, so it should not confuse you. And on this point, okay. Here's the shape. From here to here to here to here to here. That's from here, here, here. Same as usual. From this place here that looks like it has the largest angle, I'm going to draw two lines, one to come here and one to come here. Then from this point here, we draw a line to touch here and another line to touch here. Now we have 4 points. One, two, three, four. We take our compass. We put the compass here. We're going to draw an arc from here to here. And then we're going to put the compass here, but we're not going. When we draw this arc, we're not going to draw it to the other side. We're just going to stop here because this is where the arc stops in the diagram. And draw the arc. Arc will touch the circle but will not pass. We'll do the same thing on the other side. We'll put the compass in this point. Then we'll draw the arc. The arc will touch the circle but will not cross to the other side. And we are done with the circle on this side. Move to the other side. We'll divide here to four equal parts to find the center of the circle. Not 3.5. Three, three. This is from this point, we'll draw 25 millimeters. Here, 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 here. We'll mark 25 millimeters. Next, we'll draw vertical lines on these 2 points and connect them with and join them together with horizontal lines. Vertical. We have achieved our desired shape. From this point that looks like it has the biggest angle, we'll draw two lines, one to come here, one to come here. And then from this point, we'll draw two lines, one to come here and one to come here. Then we draw the different arcs on the circle. From this point, we extend to here and draw an arc from here to here. We put our compass here, and from this point, we draw an arc touching these 2 points. Right to ensure the arc fits. We put our compass on this point, and then we'll draw an arc from here to here. And then from this point, we'll put our compass here and draw an arc to touch here. Next, we'll proceed to draw the circle inside. The circle inside was shifted by 10 millimeters inwards. Hence, we'll use our 30-degree set square to draw a line that goes inwards. Then we mark 10 millimeters on the line. This point here is our new center. Before I start construction, let me clean off all the construction lines to prevent confusion. Mm. I chose here as my midpoint because in this side we're drawing on this plane. We're drawing like this. It was facing this way. But now that we are here, we cannot do the same thing because this circle is facing this way. Hence, this place it will go inwards in this direction, and we'll draw another circle out. Will face this way. We will draw a vertical line through the line, another line that will cut it. Next, we'll measure 25 millimeters on each side. Okay. Next, we'll draw vertical lines to touch these points and lines to cut them. This line also, the line that passes through this point also rests on this line that we've drawn earlier before. Okay. And the shape, this is the shape from this point to this point to this point to this point. Now, from this point that looks like it has the largest angle, We'll draw a line that goes from here to here and also from here to here. And then from this point, we'll draw a line that goes from here to here and from here to here. We'll put our compass here. We'll put our compass here and we'll draw an arc that goes from here to here. Mm. Again, remember that when we are drawing it, the arc will not complete. But when we put our compass here, we only draw it to touch the circle. Put our compass here and draw another arc that will touch the circle. Okay. Now this part. The last one is the circle on top. Let me erase out these lines to reduce confusion. We'll divide this top place here into four equal parts to get the center. From this point, we would measure 3.5. Now, on this point also, I would measure 3.5 mark. Now, using our set square, this is a new method. Using our set square, we'll draw the line that touches goes from here to here. And we'll do the same on the other side. And this is our new center. And you can also measure the distance from here to here will be 3.5, 3.5. No, okay. Next, we'll draw 25 millimeters in all directions. Millimeters. Fun. Mm. Next, we balance our ruler and we'll use our set square to draw lines that cross through these lines and touch each other. Okay. Now you can see the shape. We repeat the same process from this point to here, this point to here. And on the other side, from here to here, here to here. Okay. If you look at the diagram, the only thing we saw was an arc that came from here to here. The main circle was on top. And we're not going to draw the circle complete. We're just going to draw an arc. So we'll put our compass here. Mm, we'll put our compass here and draw an arc from here to here. But we'll not complete it. We'll put our compass here and do the same thing. And draw an arc, but we'll not complete it. And then we would extend the compass from here to here. As you can see from the diagram, the true circle is on top. The main circle is on top, which is upwards by 2 centimeters or 20 millimeters. So using our set square, we're going to draw a vertical line up and measure 20 millimeters on it. Okay. Now this is the new point where we draw our circle, our last and final circle. So from this point, which is the new center, we're going to draw lines which would one like this and one like this. We would use our set square. Before I continue, let me erase the construction lines from the previous drawing. Next, we measure 25 millimeters in all directions. Hmm. Next, using our set square, we're going to draw lines through them. Mm. Now from this point that looks like it has the largest angle, you draw a line touching here, here, and from here touching here and here, as you have seen before. Okay. This comes to here, this comes to here, this goes here, this goes here. Important. Now we draw the circle, like starting from the small point, we extend and we draw an arc. And then from this point, we extend to here to draw. And from this point, next we finish up by joining these 2 points together. Next, we are going to make our work bold. We make our keyboard bold. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching.